Hey guys, welcome back to the Sola Gaming channel. My name's Erin and today we're going to pick a new island for my Animal Crossing Switch, so let's get started. So as you guys know, I got a second island, which means we get to pick a whole new island in Animal Crossing, and I'm very excited. So on my first island, I didn't really know what I was doing. And now 1,500 hours later, I kind of know what I'm doing. So I'm going to tell you guys some things that I wish I would have known when I first started my island. Like number one, did you know that when you start your island in Animal Crossing New Horizons and Timmy and Tommy give you 4 islands to pick from, if you don't like any of those islands, you can reset, and based on RNG, you'll get 4 new islands to pick from. When you are looking at those islands to pick from, some things that you need to keep in mind is resident services, you can never move inside of the game. So it is very important that you pick a location of resident services that you are happy with. Personally, I want my resident services as far away as possible from the airport. It just allows you to be able to design a grand entrance, decorate, and have plenty of space to do so you're not like completely restricted to the space between the airport and resident services. Trust me on this, it's something that you're going to want to re-roll an island for if you get 4 islands that are super close to the airport. Number 2 is the airport color. So there are 4 airport colors. There is blue, yellow, orange, and green. And based off of the airport colors, when you have your resident services, there's an ATM inside of there. Inside of that ATM, there's furniture that you can buy, and that color of the furniture is based off the color of your airport. So I will put a link to the graphic down below that shows the airport colors and what colored furniture goes with that airport color. Secret beach location. In the very back of the map, you will notice that there is a little piece of sand. That is the secret beach location is what everybody calls it. Red, who you get as you further progress into the game, he comes on a boat, he sells art. That location cannot move. So if you have a design in mind and the location of where that beach is will affect that, it is something that you kind of need to look at whenever you look at the maps. I have on my first island, the location is all the way to the left. In this island, I wanted my secret beach in the middle of the map, so that is what I chose. The other thing that you cannot change within this game is the river mouth openings. You'll either have a right, a left, or 2 down river mouths openings. It'll be some variation of those. Do I think there's a benefit to having a river mouth opening a certain direction? No, I just think that it is something that you need to think about for that island. In my first island, I have my river mouths pointing down. This one, I chose 1 up, 1 down. It's just preference. The other thing is a lot of people are like, it doesn't matter about the rivers. You can terraform them in. But it does matter about the rivers because you don't want to terraform each river mouth opening in because you can catch some certain fish at river mouth openings, and if they're completely terraformed in, they might not spawn there. So if you want to catch every fish in the game, that is something to keep in mind. When Timmy and Tommy give you your 4 islands, and there is one that seems interesting to you, my advice would be to pick it and go fly over to it. When you land, there'll be 2 villagers there. The 2 personalities that you always get when you start an island is Sisterly and a Jock. Do I think it matters on the actual Sisterly or Jock villager that you get? No, I do not. I would not re-roll an island for a villager because the first 5 villagers within the game get starter houses, which means they get very basic houses. It's not the interior of the villager that they would normally have. If the resident services is a nice distance from the airport, you like the river mouth openings, the secret beach, and the airport color, I would not re-roll an island based off of villagers because getting an island is all RNG, and if you liked everything about it but that, you're being kind of silly because you can always kick a villager. Also, when you land, you'll notice there's fruit trees there. That is your native fruit. It doesn't really matter what kind of fruit you get because you can trade fruit with other people, and then eventually you'll have all the fruit on your island. It doesn't really mean anything to you other than it's just a piece of information you need to know about your island, because when you go to sell fruit, non-native fruit sells for twice as much. Also, if you're trying to get villager photos, there is a villager photo method using fruit. If you gift 5 non-native rat fruit to a villager every day, you can obtain their villager photo. So again, it's just another piece of information. Also, you will notice you have flowers on your island. In my opinion, it doesn't matter what your native flower is, because in your Nook's Cranny, they sell other flowers, and you can go to other people's islands and buy all of the flowers and plant them on your island. You can grow your own hybrids. You can trade for hybrids. So at the end of the day, I would not re-roll an island based on flowers. There is a pier that is located on your beach. That is also something that you cannot move within the game. To me, the location of the pier doesn't really matter unless you have something specific planned for your island and that location needs to be open, or you want the pier there because that's how you want the vibe to go. That would be something that I would take into consideration when you're looking at your map for the first time, because there are fish that spawn at the end of those docks during rain, and it's just something to keep in mind. When you are starting your island, Timmy and Tommy will ask you for your name. Once you've picked your name, you cannot change your name, and that is the name that your character will forever have. Same goes for the island name. The island name is picked after you pick an island and you go complete a couple tasks on the island. Tom Nook will ask you for the name of your island. Remember to think that process through, because again, if you're going for a theme or something and you want your island to be a certain name, now's the time to do it, because you cannot change the name of your island. So over on my Twitch channel, I did re-roll my island. Don't remember how many times I ended up re-rolling. It took me a few hours. This process is not easy. It's all RNG based. I think it was about 2 or 3 hours it took me to finally find the island that I wanted. Basically, you'll go into the game, you'll answer Timmy and Tommy's questions, you'll decide if you want one of those maps. I did initially look at some of them and just reset. Some of them I picked and went and rocked around and didn't like the island. When you want to reset, you just hit the home button, press X, reset the game. It doesn't save anything you did. You just re-enter and do it all over again. I hope you guys found this video informative. I hope you guys use some of these tips when you start your new island. Again, these are just my personal preferences. They are things that you cannot change within the game, so it is important when you're picking your first island. I stream over on Twitch, where we do a lot of the grinding and a lot of the villager photos, villager hunts, and stuff like that. You can always find me over there. It's a fun time. I have a giveaway going on. You can join my Discord. I will put the link. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye!